All right. Am I here? I didn't hear the intro. I had to tap the iPad, so I kind of missed the intro. So, hello, everybody. This is Lavalais from the Lavalais and Ella live show. I'm your host, Lavalais. My co host, Ella, will not be with us today. So, I'm going to have a little bit of show of my own. And we're going to wish her luck because this weekend she's on her way to DC for Busy Bee. Any of you guys up on the East Coast, you all know about Busy Bee. Busy Bee has a show every holiday season, and it's every weekend during the holiday season. So if you're on the East Coast, please go ahead on out there. Like I said, there she is shouting in anyway. She is on her, like I said, she's on her way to DC. So we hope that she has a very successful show in DC with all the other people that are hanging out there. People come there from all over every year to shop until they drop. So if you're in that area, you should go out and check everybody out and shop until you drop. You know. All right, so say hello to everyone that's in the house already. If you're in the house, I see some people are here. So give me a shout out. I'll say hello to Ella. Great for her to shout in. Let's see, who else is there? Oh yeah, okay. So birthdays for the month of November, December. I missed some birthdays, belated birthdays in December. I know I had Fern's birthday that was with me. Fern enjoyed her birthday this year in Paris, and she had a special, they gave her a special little thing going on. So it was nice to happy birthday to her, and also a friend of mine that you guys have met on the show, Flora, had a birthday this past month. My daughter had a birthday this past month. So happy birthday to all of those people in November, and also for the people that are coming up in December. This is the 1st of December, so I know we will be celebrating Zeke's birthday this December. So happy birthday will be going out to all of you guys that are going to be celebrating your birthday in December. Okay? So, all right, so let me get on with, okay, I know what I forgot. I'm forgetting to tell you also that December the 15th, we will be having our holiday BAM show, and we will have 4 different other artists aside from Ella and I that will be on the show selling their things and showing you what it is that they make. Also, I want to express my gratitude to the people on Facebook. I presented one of my last piece that I made, which was the bamboo and silver and the labradorite gemstone, and I presented that on the Facebook page. And I just want to say that I got a lot of really nice reviews from you guys for looking at that, and I want to thank you for all your comments, because that's what I really, if I put it out there, I'm really trying to get some understanding of if it's worthy of, of somebody wanting it. You can create some stuff that it brings to memory, I have a little statues that I keep, and it's in my shop right now. But it's like a piece of clay dough, and it's supposed to be like a lion or a leopard or something, but you really can't distinguish it at all. But this person loved my jewelry so much that they just wanted, they didn't have any money, and they was just begging me to please trade with them for this piece of artwork that they made. And it was like I said, it had no value to me, no understanding, no meaning whatsoever. But I gave them, I let them have a piece of jewelry for that particular statue, and I keep it to remind myself, of that particular incident. So, you don't, everything ain't always, what it should be. So I put my stuff out there and show you what I have, and if you like it, I'm appreciative of that fact. And if you don't like it, then what's wrong with it? Why don't you like it? That's how it is to me, because it's a part of me when I make something and put that thing out there. So I hope you guys understand that. And that's true of some of the work that I'm going to show you this afternoon. I don't have a lot of I'm not showing very. I'm only showing one bamboo thing, but I'm showing some of the pieces that I've created with the bone and the ebony. And ebony is really interesting. It's really a very, very heavy wood, and it's very expensive wood. It's one of the most expensive woods in the world. So, and one of the good things about it is that it shines really good. So, and it's very, very hard. So I can use it in my work when I want to use it. And I've found ways to use it. And so I'm gonna show you some examples of that tonight. I'm showing you some of that work, which is the ebony and the bone. I put a new piece together, so I've added the new piece with the other pieces, and I'll show you that. But I also have one bamboo piece to show you, and then I have some sterling pieces to show you after that. So I'm grateful for you hanging out with me. Those that are here with me. I see nobody shouting at me except for lips, but I don't see any of our strong crowd or usually crowd of people, so I'm gonna keep on rolling. And so unless I've forgotten anything, first of all, let me say that you can contact me at Bamboozle Jewelry. That's bamboozlejewelry.com or bamboozle at AOL. So that's how you can reach me and get a hold of me. All right, so let's go with item number 1. You can, Zeke. Okay, here's BAM number 1, and BAM number 1 is a pendant. It's a small pendant. I mean, it looks large on the screen, but I blew it up so that you could see the detail in the end caps. End caps are pieces that you cover up the ends of something with. And so I designed these end caps to have sort of a bamboo-ish look to them. They are in sterling silver, but I designed them and cast them myself so that they would fit on to the ends of the bamboo. And so right here you have, like I said, a little bit of pendant, and it's 2 pieces of sterling silver bamboo. So this piece is $125. It's BAM number 1. And I can also have different other patterns that you can have on the bamboo. I make several different, burn several different designs onto bamboo, or it could just be plain bamboo. It could be made to be black bamboo. It could be a whole bunch of things. It could be dyed as plain bamboo. So, you have options with me in terms of what it is that I make, because I make everything myself, okay? So this is BAM number 1, and again, it's $125. And again, hopefully you'll understand or see the end caps. The end caps are very special with the little bamboo pattern, and it's probably it's nice thick sterling silver. BAM number 1. All right. So I'm gonna move right along. I, now that was my bamboo piece, and here is one of the pieces that I'm showing again with the ebony wood. This was the first one that I made actually, or conceived, was this guitar with that I made out of ebony and bone with sterling silver. So it is backed by sterling silver, and it is a $250 piece. It's BAM number 2, and again it is ebony and bone and sterling silver. And this is BAM number 2. And so when I created this one, I really got into and really liked the idea of the black and white, the contrast between the two things, the ebony wood and the bone. So I started working with the or ideas for other pieces in that same spectrum. So BAM number 3, and let's bring up BAM number 3. So this is one of the newer pieces. This is one I created, which is the trumpet. It's an inlay, and it is inlaid with ebony, and again it's bone and ebony, and it's a trumpet. These are like, I mean, I was thinking more of the musical things because of the shows that I do every year, like the Jazz and Heritage Festival, where we go up to Capitol Jazz, all the jazz shows. So this is sort of a line of things that are in that mode, should I say. So, and this is BAM number 3. And it's a little less. It's $125. It's BAM number 3. It's bone, and it's inlaid with ebony wood, bone ebony wood, and sterling silver. All right. Okay. BAM number 4. I seem to be losing people as opposed to gaining people, so hang on in there with me. Nobody wants to let me know who's out there, but you can always go back and look at the show later on. So I'm thankful of that particular thing. Also, you can check it out on YouTube or even on Facebook. There you go. Hey, all right, Cynthia from Detroit, favorite friend. How you doing? All right. Is it cold up there yet? It was like almost 70 degrees down here today, so it was like it's unbelievable. We one day cold, one day hot. So I know where you are. It's starting to be cold. All right, so let me move on. BAM number 4. This is the keyboard, and again, it's BAM number 5. Okay, so BAM number 5. This is saxophone, and this particular one is inlaid into ivory, so it's a little bit more expensive. It's $250. It's BAM number 5, and it is also with ebony, and it's the saxophone with gallery wire type thing around the outer edges of the bezel. All right, this is BAM number 5. All right, now this is one of the newer ones that I just finished that I was working on. I've had a couple of singers who would like to add something, but they didn't include musical instruments, so I thought I would do the microphone. And so if you want to step up to the microphone, this is BAM number 6. And so this is another one of my designs with the ebony and bone. And it's BAM number 6, and it's $150. All right, so this is, all right. We move right along to BAM number 7. BAM number 7 is a ring, and this ring is sterling silver and ebony. And you can see the little slots that are ebony as it goes around. And This could be, you can order this in whatever size you like it, if you like this particular ring size and style. All right, so again, this is me working with the ebony wood and sterling silver, BAM number 7, and it's $150. BAM number 8. This is also sterling silver and ebony, and very pretty ring, beautiful ring. This is BAM number 8. It's $175. It's a little bit more complex than the other one. So BAM number 8. BAM number 9. And again, this can be any size that you want to. I make these so I can make this any size. I'm just showing you the different styles that you can have this particular ring. You know, and it's sterling silver. You know, if you wanted it a little narrow, I can do that. It's probably, you know, this is BAM number 9. All right, now my favorite today, here's the, I'm wearing my alligator. And this is also something that I posted this one today on the BAM channel. And so a couple of people at least got a chance to see it. So it'll probably be up here for a minute. But you can see I got very good detail in creating this alligator head. I mean, it's, to me, it's like a fearless animal. It doesn't back down, you know, so if you're not afraid to, you know, be fearless, then you might want to choose one of these alligators as a pendant. You know, it's at least, in this particular one, this is at least 2 ounces of sterling silver. So if you have 2 ounces of sterling silver, you know, there's always value to that, because there's nothing, you can always melt it down. And eventually in the future, it'll probably be more than an arm and a leg, because at one point or another, there's not going to be very much silver to be found. You know, there's going to only be so much silver in the earth. And at one point or another, you know, silver is going to become at least more as important as gold or platinum or whatever else that there is, that there's, you know, not an abundant amount of. And that's also very true with the ebony that you saw earlier. I showed you the ebony wood and pieces that I make with the ebony. That's also a very, that's a species that's sort of endangered, you know, because of insects and stuff like that in the regions in which, you know, it's grown. Most of really nice black ebony comes from Gabon. So, you know, and it usually, you know, suffers from disease. So let me get back to to the pendant here, but this is BAM number 10. And this is sort of the large one. Like I said, this one weighs probably 2 ounces of silver. So this one is probably like about $275 for this one. And I have one that's that's much smaller than the bigger piece. So I have 2 different sizes in terms of me making the alligator head. So if you're interested in alligator head, you know, if you're not from Louisiana or you're not from Florida, it's still okay. Like I said, it's a fierce beast of an animal. So, you know, that's all that really matters with that. All right, so I hope if you're interested in an alligator, check them out. All right, now here's BAM number 11. Okay, now I decided to put the alligator on a ring. So this is my alligator head ring. It weighs 3 ounces. It has a little bit of weight to it. I'm gonna put it on my finger along with my little small one and show them to you. But you can tell me what you think about them. Okay, here we go. There they are. They to me they're awesome. They're like I think I kind of I really like my pendant, and so but I know that there would be somebody also that would like the alligator rings. That there's people that have alligator farms down here, and it's one of the things that you can find in the swamps, and so everything is alligator around here. So it's one of the items that I made for Jazz Fest this year, which will be having the Rolling Stones. So that's going to be wild. So BAM number 11, and this piece it is $550, and it's, like I said, this one is 3.5 ounces of silver. And so it is it's got weight to it. It feels good on the hand. And you'd have to have a nice size. Well, again, it's made for you. This can be made for you for your size. Everything that I make, I can remake, or I try to get something very close to what it is that I made the first time. All right, so on that, BAM number 11, and again, like I said, that one's $550, and here's the smaller version of that same. I have the small one that's of the same alligator head, the teeth wide open, and a dog collar around its neck, a pit bull. All right, so that's it for my show, for the pieces that I was showing this afternoon. So if you guys have just joined me or just joined us, you can go back and play back, and then you'll see what it is that I had to show with the ebony. Thank you so much, Cynthia. And Joan, how are you? Thank you very much. I hope you like the alligator also. It was a very complicated piece to pull off. I came up with the, I started messing around with AI back in January, several months ago. I can't remember when it was now, but it was when I went out to San Francisco, and I've been working with the AI, and then I created this alligator, that it created for me because I asked it to do it, and it was really fearsome, and I said, okay, I'm gonna try and create that. And so then I had to go and teach myself how to do Blender and work with Blender to try and recreate it, to make it an STL, to make it so that I could print it in a 3D print. And so finally I got it made into where I could do a 3D print of it. And so I made a 3D print of it, and now I'm very satisfied with that result. So I hope to have some more projects. It's just sometimes it's the learning curve that that's really you can spend hours, and I'm up till 2 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out something that that I need to understand, because there's nobody you can ask usually when you're trying to figure out things on your computer. You just have to usually just figure them out on your own. So when I'm that way sometimes with the software, I'm trying to figure out how to do something that I want to do, and I don't know how to do it, so I need to figure it out. And, it's usually very, very time consuming to try and learn that particular language per se. But today with AI, that's like, you get a lot of help. You when you got your own personal AI, and if you got Bing or you got Chat GPT or you got any of those things, you can almost do whatever you want to do, because it'll help you get there. So I definitely encourage anyone and everyone to use it, because I think it's a great I think it's a great tool to be used. And on Bing, or which is usually Microsoft, even though it's free, it doesn't cost anything. Chat GPT costs a little bit if you decide to use it for a certain amount of time, so but they're all basically free, and you cannot use free stuff. All right. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Joan. Uh, all right. So, everybody, I guess that's about it for me this afternoon, man. I'm going to have a real short lived show. Next week, Ella will be back. Um, so we will be doing our show next weekend, the two of us, and then the following weekend we will have our holiday show. So I hope you will join us for both of those events. And if you're interested in any of the jewelry that you saw this afternoon, you know how to contact me. I'm available at let's put it up there, Zeke, for me one more time. Let me see. Bamboozle by Lavalais on Instagram. I can never remember that. And bamboozlejewelry.com or blackartistmarketplace.com. And you can email me at bamboozle@aol.com. Thank you, Cynthia. I look forward to seeing you this summer. I definitely will be applying to hopefully come to Detroit. I haven't been in Detroit in a couple of years, so I look forward to trying to come to Detroit this year to do that show in Detroit in July. All right, because I won't be doing Essence, so that's going to be a break for me. All right, so thank you guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm thankful that you and grateful to you for sharing your time with me, and look forward to seeing you next week. So until then, I hope you have a lovely weekend. I plan to enjoy mine. I got, I got an eggplant that I'm going to prepare, shrimp eggplant with sweet potato. So I've already got my meal plan for the weekend. So I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thank you very much. Good night.